Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We're in a queue now to get into this pizzeria that's meant to be quite well known within Naples. So that's what we're doing now. Hopefully not too long a wait.
We're about to put our names down, so we reckon it's about a half an hour wait here. So we'll show you inside. Here we go. At last, we're here. And that's where they're cooking. Same pizza, Attila.
9 different flavours.
It's quite funny. They don't normally hear each other eating. We just come out of the pizzarella, where it is won loads of awards. And we were sitting next to a lovely young couple from Israel. I have never met anybody from Israel. How lovely is that? They were lovely. And on the other side of us were a lovely young couple from Bologna, Italy. And both couples could speak good English, so it was lovely to have a conversation with them. And it was a lovely pizza actually. So this is the Spanish Quarter and the Spanish markets along here. How close the buildings are. So apparently this is the best station in Europe, the best metro station in Europe. So we'll have a look and see what we think about it. We're probably going to have to pay to actually go down to the actual metro itself, which we don't want to do. So maybe all the best bits are down there somewhere. Who knows? So where are we off to now, Mr. Wheeler? Well, the only thing I can say at the moment is not the cleanest cities. It's not wowing me. This is grey, dark, dirty, noisy. And I'm not feeling the love. Mark's giving her nose a good old rub. I'll have a little rub as well. For luck. That's bronze. I think this is where, as you can see, they make the limoncello. Limoncello. Anyway, this is the limoncello factory. Oh, there he is, packing it. Now we're queuing up to go into the underground Naples. So we are going deep down under the city. Unfortunately for us, we're in the Italian border, so we're not going to understand a word that they're saying. And the reason that is because we've stood in the queue for 45 minutes and nobody come along with the English. So there's us and another couple on this tour now. But the organiser argued the fact that they did call out English, and they were quite rude. And, very unhelpful. So, not impressed at all.
Running deep below the busy streets of Naples lays a labyrinth of ancient tunnels dating back 2,500 years. The underground network comprises of 280 miles of tunnels. They're dug in volcanic sandstone called tuff. It's strong and easily mined. Originally built by ancient Greeks as an elaborate aqueduct system, the water was accessed from the streets up above using wells. Over the centuries, a massive honeycomb of cabins and passageways have been developed. In World War II, many of the shafts were enlarged with the creation of spiral stairways to open up the cavities to then be used as air raid shelters. A large area of the subterranean world was sealed off in the 1950s and was only rediscovered in 2015. It was like a time capsule containing everyday items from everyday life, from families living down here to hide from the war above. Thousands of Napolitans lost their homes to the bombs.
We're going down a passage as wide as us. It's like a little earthquake crack, and it's pitch black. So everybody has their torches and their phones on. Otherwise you wouldn't see a thing. Completely dark. Oh, what's Mark doing? Left him behind. Right, hold that one. Running water, some pots. Here comes Mark.
Summa Cavia is a newly discovered part of the Roman theatre and the highest remaining part of the theatre. It's a site of a former carpenter's workshop and now randomly contains handmade sculptures of scenes of religious nativity behind glass in a permanent exhibition.
Here we can start the second part of the tour, the last 20 minutes. So, here we are inside of the Roman Theatre of Naples. So I'm not crazy yet, we are inside of it, but it has quite a complicated story. Actually, you have to imagine that you are inside of a very big lasagna. You have the first layer, that is the Greek city, the Napoli'S, created in 470 before Christ by the Greeks. And so, you can't see it anymore. You just have the layout of the street that is left. in the city center, the military streets. Here, you are in the second place, the remains of the Roman reconstruction of Napoli'S.
This part of the tour takes you into the remaining part of the former Roman theatre. It dates to the 1st century BC and it's located in the heart of the old town. It's now been incorporated into the modern city. It once held up to 6,000 people. Access to the remaining vestibule area is down a flight of stairs within an ancient small shop of the 15th century. So this was just used as a storeroom down here. As I say, it's the only part of the theatre that still exists here in Napoli.
That one?
Yeah. Look at the amazing brickwork in here. How fantastic. Oh, I think that's it. We're going back up again.
So, you can see we freed the space here. We emptied it. We had to destroy part of this house that was illegally built inside of the theatre. So, you still can see that door. Here, right above you, you have the original ceiling from the 1st century after Christ.
If you enjoy watching our videos and would like to see more of our travels, then click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. It's free to do so.
So this is where we stayed for the last 2 nights. It is about a 20-minute train ride to Naples, which we did yesterday. So, yeah, a good central place if you want to come and visit Naples in your motorhome. Anyway, Mark's cleaning the windscreen because it was it's been raining for the last few days, so it's all moist and everything, so he's just cleaning that. I've just had a good old sweep out. We're off now to find a laundrette and do some shopping. Still got to do chores. So we're just leaving the park up where we've been for 2 nights now. Look at these mountains in front. There was the MD, we spent a bit of money in there. So back on the road with the Manic. Oh, GPL 70.
Second exit on Viale Anato d'Italia towards Napoli.
So GPL back there, 70 cents a litre. We don't need any though, but that's cheap. So look at those mountains over there. So we're back on the road now with the Manic drivers.
Might be okay because it's a Sunday. It might be quieter. So
Yeah.
far,
Don't
doesn't
hold your
appear
breath
to
on
be.
that.
250 meters, keep right towards A3, Napoli.
Thanks, Ruth.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
Just need to get the ticket.
Here we go. So we pay before we get on the motorway on some of these.
Napoli.
So there on the right is Vesuvius. See that? What that is. So now we've joined the motorway and we've got 250 kilometres to roam. So that's our next port of call. Normally we wouldn't use motorways, but we've been caught out quite a bit on mountain roads, tiny mountain roads, while going around Italy. We did last year as well, but also this year. So we thought, oh, be a bit wise and just jump on the motorway here and there, just to get to where we want to get to. But we're not going to do that all the time because it takes the fun out of getting caught on a switchback. So there's Mount Vesuvius in front of us. That is still active.
Still extremely active, yeah.
Still extremely active, and we're going towards her. Oh, deep joy. So there she is.
Though not steaming, smoking like Etna was,
No.
she's still active.
I don't think I'd want to live anywhere near an active volcano. So we're just driving round the northern part of Napoli now. Lots of, as we discovered last night, dark streets, tiny little streets. You could easily get lost in there, in the dark at night. Not good. So like I say, we caught the train from where we were staying in the camping spot. And it was about a 20-minute train ride in, so very easy. About 7-8 stops, I think. So that was really easy, and it cost €5 each return. So this is what they should have really in the UK all around, in the service stations, motorway service stations or garages, to help the motorhomers when they're touring around. So we're actually pulled over into a motorway services just to dump our grey waste, but it also offers water as well, fresh water, which is just around here.
It's got an electric point as well.
Oh, it's got an electric point, says Mark. So fresh water here. Oh yeah, an electric point just there if you wanted to charge anything up. Not sure how that works, but let's just check this water. There we are. There you go. So this is all around Italy and also other countries that we visited. I don't know why the UK don't do this sort of thing to help the motorhomers when they're touring and exploring around the UK. Would make it a lot easier. You know, it doesn't take a lot to put in a drain and put a water tap there, really. So yeah, so we'll be back on the motorway heading out to Rome.